about the certain thing and he stopped and no more.
Yeah.
I like to know what that officer done to him.
Well, I mean, it's probably what he saw. It's not the officer. It's what he saw. I mean, he was a prisoner of war.
Yes, what he saw.
He's a prisoner of war.
But that lieutenant done something to him.
Yeah. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm going to find those people, though.
And then I think Dorothy and Debbie. And I know she said, oh, well, one day she's talking about, well, I wished I wasn't so outspoken sometimes about certain things. And I just looked at her, stuff, but she said, that's the way God made me. And I turned and I looked at her and I said, what'd you say? And she said, that's the way God made me. I said, no, he didn't. I said, you made yourself that way.
Not hold her tongue.
And I said, all the time, and I know why. And she looked at me so funny. I said, 5 times.
Preach it.
She just dropped her head.
Preach it,
And
Grandma.
I said, but I never told you, never told anybody else. And there's one other woman that knows.
Is she alive?
Yep,
Who?
Jeanette.
Yeah.
And then I found out from another woman, she knows. In fact, I said, you're holding everybody responsible. And then, like Debbie said, all men are dogs. And I said, oh, no, they're not. And yes, they are. And I said, what do they call a female dog?
A bitch.
Right. I said, are you that?
I'm glad he learned something still. It's probably the only question he
I
passed
said,
on
are
the
you
test.
that? She just dropped her head.
Yeah.
Preach it, Grandma.
That's yes.
I said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. You can't forgive one another. If you can't forgive, God will not forgive you when you stand before Him. And I said, don't ever ask Him for anything because He won't hear you.
Preach it, Grandma.
That's why she turns against me. I used to be her favorite aunt, and now I'm a nobody.
She still says, give Aunt Mary my love.
Oh.
Oh, Nancy said Aunt Winnie said hi.
Why are all these people in our family that I've never heard of?
Aunt
Because
Winnie
you
was
don't-
asking
Because
about
you
you.
don't want to go to the hill reunion
Dad,
down at
our
the lake.
family reunion. No, one at the
Yeah.
lake was cool. We went boating and like there was homemade ice cream all the time. Get those nasty feet away from me.
Who's that?
Pat Leonte. I bet you Michaela forgot to go get Kaylee. Hello?
Don't bump the table. Don't bump the
Yeah? Michaela's supposed to come and get you. So call Michaela. I'm going to call her on her phone right now.
Well, I'm
Okay?
going to let her have it. She's never using the freaking car again.
But as I told James, I said I never saw 2 people in my life that held
grudges like my dad and my
grudges.
mom.
So grudges like that. I said that's terrible. And you can correct by speaking soft and stuff, but you do not have to scream and squall.
Preach it, Grandma. You hear that, Dad?
I'm glad it took you 83 years to learn that lesson.
I didn't always yell at you.
Sometimes.
Yeah, raised my voice, but I said I had no right to do that.
No. And I probably
He's
deserve
never apologized ever.
it. How's come your sister's not answering her phone?
Cause she always looks at it, sees you calling, and then ignores it.
If I ever catch you ordering on that, you'll never have a phone. Hey, did you go get your little sister? Well, she's standing there waiting for you. Well, you better call Pat Leonte right now and tell him you're on your way. Get there now and don't break the speed limit. See, like right now, I don't cough, but as soon as I lay down, that drainage starts to go down my throat.
Sleep on your stomach.
I tried that.
Sleep on your side.
I tried that.
Sleep on your back.
I tried that.
Put a cough drop, a big cough drop under your tongue.
I'm always afraid I'm going to wake up choking on that thing.
Well, I
That's
do
not a
it
bad
all
idea.
the time.
Grandma's tired, Dad.
I know.
They give me all of them breathing rib, and I said, I don't have no
Walk around
cough.
that side and give her a kiss goodbye. Don't bump the table though.
How about on the way here, I was going over bills, and I told him how much I paid for life insurance, told him how much I was worth if something happened to me, and he said he was going to have me knocked off.
Smart, right?
Yeah.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah. It's good to be loved. Well, all right, we'll let you go. You going to watch some TV or you going to go to bed?
No, I'm not watching no TV, nothing on. But talking about remember when you was driving the green Chevy? What you did?
I wrecked it.
Yeah, you backed it up and with the door open and caught it on that post. And
Never told you about it. That was a Dodge. It wasn't a Chevy, it was a Dodge.
what I knew about it, but I never said
If you'd have
nothing.
known that I fabricated that story and lied, you'd have beat the living tar out of me. If I got away with that one, that's one I got away with. Tell it.
But who backed it? Because the door was sprung clear around.
I was driving it. I was running from some girls, and I pulled in an alley and it dead ended. And I tried to back up and caught the door and ripped it and hyperextended it.
He's a liar, Grandma. That's where I get it.
Lori lied for me. She knew you would kill me, and so she lied for me because Lori wouldn't lie. At least I wouldn't think so.
And I was telling her, I said, do you remember when we were going down to Grandma's? You and her got in an argument over where we was going to stop to get. I said, if it'd be good, I'd stop and get you a hamburger.
And we got in an argument over it?
Yeah, she wanted something else and you wanted something else. And you was got in a fight about it. And I called you about 2 or 3 times. You're sitting in the back seat. And I said,
Hey, walk away. Don't bump the table.
now if you
Walk around.
don't behave,
Kiss on that side.
I won't stop and get you anything. You just kept it up and kept it up. I said, the next time I do you think I'm stopping, I'm going to fan your butt. You just kept it up. I just pulled over to the side of the road, got out just not, pulled out from beneath front seat a paddle, and I fanned both their butts.
Did you hear that? Carried a paddle in the car. We never carried
You always
paddle.
wore a belt.
And I said, I fanned their butts,
Hold on to that.
so they got no sandwiches until you got to Grandma's house.
So we didn't get to eat.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever kept him from a meal.
Oh.
And I said, I didn't raise my voice. I said, I warned you and warned
See,
you.
they
and
both
warned you."
yell. They both yell and scream. They think that's how parenting.
And
But
I
that's
said-
a whole. We'll discuss that tomorrow.
And I didn't. Because I was too busy driving.
You were too busy swinging the stinging belt or the Hot Wheel track to yell. I'm the one that was yelling for my life.
Not in the car you wasn't.
No. All right. All right, well, sleep tight. Love you.
Mm.
How am I going to get out with your body coming back through here? See
Remember
that?
the time that you was in the hospital and you threw your bottle at the nurses? They had to call me to come.
No, I remember the time I kicked my barber in his wooden leg. You beat the living tar out of you for that
Well,
one,
you
Mother.
deserved
I
it.
did deserve it.
He kicked his barber in
In his wooden leg.
That's
Hard,
fine.
hard as I could.
Did
Broke
it
my
hurt you?
foot.
Don't bump the table.
My mom was so embarrassed. She beat the tar out of me. I knew I was in for it then. I knew it. I was begging for mercy. Yeah.
Love you, Grandma.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye bye.
And I said, remember the night we was at Jenny's house and you and Lori